Hello, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try a nugget, chicken nugget challenge. Okay, and I know what you're thinking about me. You know, why would I go to McDonald's and spend a boatload of money on some? You know, I'm going to go for 60 chicken nuggets. That's the goal, but. You know, there you have it. I went to I didn't go to McDonald's. I went to the Co-op. I'm eating the cheaper version, which are just as good, slightly different. The Co-op breaded chicken nuggets. Okay, so they're priced at $2.19 a bag. I've got 3 bags, so it's like $6.57. Okay. What I do? I've got 20 here, 20 warming in the oven and 20 in the fan cooker, and I've got 2, 4, 6 different sauces, so I'm going to be trying. I'll let you know what they are as we go. What they are, I've actually counted them. There's 20 in a bag, and there's 20 in here. And there's 20 in a tray, so once I finish the tray, we'll know that that's 20. I did 1. The first sauce is the Co-op red sauce. There we are. I think it's about 99p. It's actually very good, you know. It's difficult actually talking and eating, but. Anyway, yeah, these are different than McDonald's. These are breadcrumb, as opposed to they're battered. 425 grams a bag. Okay. Some of the sauces you've seen already. There's one new one. Okay, but yeah, 60 to go. I've actually, the most I've ever eaten at McDonald's, I think is 30. I would, years ago, I used to, after work, I used to go up there, I used to get, say, a box of 20, and I think 2 fillets, and a drink, or I'd go for 30 on 1 fillet. But yeah. But they do have some nice sauces. Let's see. Sweet chilli. Right now. I don't have that today here, sweet chilli. But what I do have, I've got 2, 4, what did I say, 6 plus. Oh, I remember I got some brown sauce up there. In little sachets. This is actually quite good, although I probably won't be saying that in once I've got through quite a bunch of these. What what I'm going to do. Anyway, what I've been going through the comments in the comment section, and there's been so many that I've actually replied to a bunch of them. But there's so many, I thought what I'll do, I'll just write as many as I can down, and I'll do a lot of shout outs. So that's what I got here, that's what I'll be doing. I've got quite a bunch. So what I'll do, in between nuggets, I'll do some. Let's see. Actually, the first one is a shout out to Chewing Yogurt and his grandmother and his granddad. Their names are Blodwin and Michael Moss. It's their 50th anniversary. So, happy anniversary to you. And, it's quite a long time. 50 years of marriage. I mean, it's a long time. Anyway, congratulations. And so I hope this isn't going to be too boring for you. I've seen a few of these challenges on the YouTube. Mostly they go for chicken nuggets. I was actually thinking of doing something slightly different and going for onion rings, but I thought no, nobody's going to want to see that. I mean, they're not exactly filling. There's no challenge really, but the nuggets, they will be more difficult. The other day, in actual fact, it was yesterday, I did a chili reaper video, which, while Joanna Butler says well done, and also Craig Butler says well done for doing that, I thank you, I'm not completely happy with the way it turned out. I mean, I had two halves, and although I've actually watched the tape back, and you know, I managed to put a brave face on it, but the fact of the matter is, I mean, it was very difficult, you know, it was very uncomfortable. So that's why I'm doing today's challenge, just to not so much make up for it, but you know, at least give you something that's a little bit more useful than what I did with the peppers. You know, I thought I was going to be able to manage more, but it didn't work out. It was really bad. I had a headache. I've been feeling it all day today as well. This is yesterday I did the challenge, and I wasn't really with it all day today. Anyway, okay, so thank you to them for saying so. I mean, they you know, I'm sure, you know, people seem to like it, but you know, it just didn't go as well as I thought it would. Okay. All right. I've got a bunch more. I'll keep on. What I do? I've got some shout outs and some questions, so I'll keep doing those. I'll put those in. Right now, I'm going to try the Memphis sauce. Can be used as great as a sauce or a marinade. Oh, gee, right. Yeah. So, but most of these you've seen me use. Okay, but there is one extra. Now this is like a smoky barbecue type flavour. I've used this in the wraps. I've not had it as a dipping sauce yet. Not too bad actually. Reminds me. It reminds me of the McDonald's sauces. The ones, not the ones they have on the tap that you flip the handle to. They've got those tiny little thimble cups. The ones in a little sachet. It reminds me of that. There. Now, just giving them a little shake. It's the convection oven. It blows air. It heats up from the bottom and then blows the air all the way around. Every now and again you have to give the food a shake. Right. Hey, well, these are not as easy as they look either. I'm drinking lemonade, and also I've got my Smirnoff Ice. Oh boy. No, I'll tell you what, these nuggets are actually good value. $2.19 and you get 20 of them. What's that? That's 11, 20, oh Jesus, 10p each? 11p each. Yeah, about 11p. Be interesting. Maybe somebody could write in the suggestion box, comments box, how much the equivalent, or how much a box of McDonald's is. McDonald's nuggets. It's been years since I've eaten them. Oh boy, these are really dry. Well, you know, thing is, I've done them in the oven. I've done them in the convection oven, and they're keeping warm in the mini oven. It kind of makes them less moist than what they, you know. Go a little bit more. Okay, now what I'll do, right, I'll come back to that. The Gaming Feline wrote in regard to when I was doing some of my early videos. I was doing videos on the cheap shop brand pizzas, and they suggested, if you want to comment on that, that what you can do is buy the cheap cheese pizza, cheese and tomato, and then just go out and buy a few ingredients to add to it. You know, you can buy some pepperoni, or pepperoni even, you know, as well, either. Sprinkle that on, a bit of ham, some mushroom, bit of onion, a bit of pepper. Throw them on, and then you've got a deluxe pizza for, you know, for very cheap. You can buy a cheese pizza. I mean, like, I can't remember how much they are. But, if you have a look on the videos, Mark's pizza. I think they're around about a pound or something, you know, or even less. £1.25 to, you know, £1. But yeah, you know, you can just add your own ingredients. Get some super deluxe pizza. Alright. Anyway, that's 20. Oh boy. Starting to think maybe 60 is a bit bit much. I've actually I watched somebody's site the other day, Rick's Food Channel. He does some interesting stuff. You ought to give him a go. I watched him eat a load of nuggets, and I think he got to like 43, and then he and that guy could eat some big dinners, you know. Anyway, Tesco Texas barbecue sauce. There we are. It costs, like I say, it's from Tesco, 89p. That's the next sauce. Yeah. No, he did really well. He got, yeah, it's like 43. I'm sure it was 43. But who knows? I might. If I can get to that, at least that'll be something, you know. Oh, well. Wow, these are really hot. thing is, in my old age, I mean, years ago, I would better eat. I mean, back in the days when I used to eat 30 nuggets and a couple of fillets. That was been the days when I was, you know, when I was sort of 25 or so, 25 to 30. I was training, and I could do that. Nowadays, in my old age, I don't seem to be able to. I mean, in my head, sometimes that's why it's difficult to watch my weight, because in my head, I actually quite often I eat like as if I was training. I beginners, you know. But I have to remember sometimes I'm not very well trained. I'm not 25 years old anymore. But because I was doing it for several years, I don't know. It is a hard habit to get out of. Now, I hope this isn't too boring for you, by the way. We're up to 16 minutes. Yeah, but one minute. No, I don't want that one. That's the Memphis one. We tried that one, I think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, we're doing the Texas barbecue sauce. That's the one we're doing. Now, this is quite spicy. I did this the other day, and I can't remember what I put it in. I think it was a pork sandwich, I think. But on its own with some nuggets, it's quite sweet. Yeah, it's got a spicy aftertaste. You know what? Sorry. I think at this rate I'll be lucky to finish this tray, which will make 40. Remember, I'm not as young as I used to be. When I was training, I could do that, you know, pretty much every day. I would eat until, what I used to do was to, because I was gaining the calories, gaining the size, I would eat until I reached my limit, and then have an extra banana, you know, just for you know, to push yourself, because you can stretch your stomach to accommodate. Then an hour later, have a pint and a half of homemade protein shake. Actually, similar to the one, similar to the protein shake that I made a video of. I had can't remember the site. I did a video that had somebody come round and film it. Shit, I can't remember the name of his site. Anyway, but if you look on, if you go onto Mark's Remarks, type in milkshake or protein shake, one of those up. His site will be listed. You know, he does a cookery channel. For the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Because my tongue's burning from this sauce here. It'll come to me. Anyway, but yeah, that you can find it out that way. What was I talking about? Yeah, I would. I'd eat like crazy. Eat double dinners at work. You know, and at home eat till I'm stuffed. An hour later, have a pint and a half of protein shake, homemade. You know, milk, bananas, raw eggs. Throw in some protein powder or carbo powder. I can do that, but couldn't do it now. That's the thing about old age. It gets to you. It gets to everybody. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll do a few shout outs in a moment. Thing is, I'm waffling on because I'm trying to talk as I'm going through the nuggets helps it, you know, helps the timing to, you know, space it out by a few seconds each one, you know. And also I'm going to get a lot of these a lot of these messages out. Yeah. Oh, I did the gaming feline. Yeah, buying some extra cheap ass ingredients to put onto a already cheap pizza. Okay. Let's try the South Carolina sauce. Yeah. Not to be confused with the Carolina Reaper, which I had yesterday. You definitely don't want to mistake that. And I'll tell you what though, that was bad news. Yeah, I mean, on that subject, you know, I managed to, you know, keep myself together slightly. You know, and on the tape I looked like I was fairly well in control, I think. Maybe. But, man, it was bad, you know. I mean, your throat starts to burn and you can feel it rising up, and it's, you know, up to your nostrils. It's from in your chest as well. Anyway. Ah, shit. Right. I'm not sure I'll be able to get through those ones, either. Yeah, this is South Carolina sauce. You know what? I really like that sauce on the what was it, the on the wraps, and on the not the wraps, the pork chop sandwiches I made. I don't think they're good for dipping in nuggets. Yeah. Along with these other sauces, they're no good either. Or it might be just because of the fact that I'm struggling now. That's probably why they're not so enjoyable to eat, the sauces. Okay, well, tell you what, now's the time it's starting to get a struggle. I've done a tray of 20. I've got approximately, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. So 14 here, that's 6. So I've done 20, approximately 26 I've done. Yeah. Anyway. A lot of people wrote with congratulations, because yesterday, when I did the Reaper video, I did that because I reached 100 subs. It took 3 months, 2 days, which, you know, I'm quite pleased with. I must admit, the funny thing is, it's crazy because yeah, when I started the site, my goal was to, if I can get 10,000 clicks in 10 months, I'll be well chuffed with that. You know, that was my goal. 1,000 clicks a month for 10 months, I'll be happy. And instead of 10 months, did it in 3. Well, or 2.5. Was it 3? I did it July 15th. August, September, October. Yeah, 2.5. I think 2.5. Because now we're 3 months and 3 days. Yeah, it's about 2.5 months. Anyway, oh boy. I'll tell you what, I'm waffling because this is really a struggle now. You know when you see people do this on the telly, or on the YouTube, and you think, oh Christ, you know, what they're going on about, you know, it's just eating nuggets, you know, and then they quit at, you know, 30, 40, 50 or so. It's not as easy as it looks, you know. I mean, you figure, each of these bags is 425 grams. So, 4, 8, 12, 1,200, 1,275 grams if I eat all 60, which I won't. I'm damn sure I very well, you know, won't be able to manage that. Anyway, oh yeah, that was it. A lot of people sent congratulations for the 100 subs, and I'll read a bunch of names out. Let's see, Pete Thomas was one of them. He has his own cookery channel. I watched some of his. He makes his own meat pies, which is really amazing. He has these dishes, and he's got the, he goes for the beef. Got lumps of beef, usually like, then you use like lamb's liver. Yeah, or lamb's liver. And all the ingredients, it'll show you, all lined up. Carrots, swede, celery, potatoes, whatever it is. They'll have it all lined up. Yeah, he makes his own stew, makes his own pies. The stew looks really good. It's got like dumplings, that suet. Suet's, yeah, apparently it's made out of like the fat that goes around the heart or around one of the organs. Comes from anyway, so I digress. Peter Thomas. Also chewing yogurt. Also Gareth Wilby. He's another regular. Oh boy, now I'll tell you what. I'm starting to think this wasn't such a hot idea. Man, I should just stick to regular dinners, Sort of like trying to invent, or or take an idea that somebody's done. That's what it's all about. You see something, you think, right, well, I can change that. Something for the better, Change it, put my own style on it. Anyway, I should stick to that. I should stop doing these. I never make a competitive eater, I don't think. Not now in my old age. Anyway, Gareth Wilby. Dan, another regular. He wrote to congratulate on the 100. Dank Master. Another regular. Relaxin. Oh, tell you what, I'm starting to get right thirsty. This is a bit of a nightmare now. Oh boy. Let me tell you, this really isn't as easy as it may appear. You see people doing it on YouTube. Right. Well, I hope this isn't too boring for you. Watching me eat all these nuggets. What I'll do, in fact, time to change. Now, you haven't seen this one before, and I haven't tried it yet. It's the Hellmann's Chunky Burger Sauce. There we are. It's £1.69. I want to say Tesco, but I don't know. I can't remember. Might have got it from the co-op. I don't know. Well, one of the two, because I've been to both recently. Right. Oh boy. Put some of that in there. Yeah, because I've been looking for some burger relish. Okay. I tell you, I need to lay down. Man, this is getting too much. All right. Let's see. Relaxin. Yeah. So one of the congratulators from the 100. Chris the Butcher also sent a message. Thank you to him. He's got his own cookery channel. I actually get some, I actually get some inspiration from watching him. He comes up with some really wild ideas. On occasion, I look at what he's doing and I think, well, I can I'll put my twist on that. I don't copy what people do. Lots of people get inspiration from places. I don't copy, ideas. I just, oh boy, this is no good. I'll take inspiration. So I'll look at what somebody's doing. Sometimes Chris here, sometimes other channels, and I'll put a twist. I use a different sauce, or marinating, or different veggies, or I don't know. Yeah, might be because I'm getting sick of the nuggets. I'm not sure that burger relish is any good. Anyway, and also I've got a message from Adam Eats as well. He does a food channel also. So they sent. If there's any more I missed out, I'm very sorry, but I'm having more computer problems again. Bloody thing's packed up. So, this is when... Oh boy. Today is Wednesday the 18th of the 10th, 2017. So depending on when the computer gets going again, that's when I'll upload it. That's the thing, that's what happens. I'll make videos and sometimes I'll have them on the back burner, which is why I had a smart ass write a message to me saying about how I wear the same t-shirt, not this one, but wear the same t-shirt in all my videos. But what he doesn't seem to understand is I might film 3 or 4 videos all at once, you know, and then put one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, one on Friday, with you know, with something else in between. You know. So yeah, you know, if I film 4 videos, 3-4 videos sometimes, not always, but it means I'm wearing the same t-shirt, and that's why it looks, you know. So you got that guy thinking, oh yeah, you know, where's the one t-shirt all now? And it's also a way to give you something. I'm gonna get rid of this blue relish. Yeah, I might try that again on something else, but definitely not on you know. But also it's a good way to give you something interesting, because when you because I try to do 2 a day. Say in the morning I might do say from the night before I might do a chocolate bar review, or a bag of crisps review, or a chocolate bar. Did I say chocolate bar? Chocolate bar. Or a film review, for example. I'll tell you what, I think I'll reach the limit on it. But then for the afternoon video will be a dinner, the dinner that I had the night before. That way you don't have 2 chocolate bar videos in a day. That would get boring. And also on the same thing, you don't have 2 dinner reviews. That'd be too much. I mean, you know, because I figure one dinner review, one dinner video, at least that way you've got something to hopefully get inspired by. If you've got 2, you think, oh, it's too much, you know. Like this is too much. So I try and do something simple, something light, like a chocolate bar, a bag of crisps, a bottle of drink, or you know, and then do a proper dinner that you might want to you know, take advantage of and sort of copy. And I tell you what, I've lost my. You know what? I'm waffling on now because I know. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a few more shout outs, try and get 1 or 2 nuggets down, and then see what the count is, and then call it a day. Oh, Dan and Gareth Wilby, they both wrote in regards to they prefer the longer videos. Yeah, they prefer the longer cooking videos. Perhaps not this long, because it's half an hour, over half an hour. But what I do when I'm doing cookery here, all right, what I do, one, I try to cook in real time, and also the videos that I watch, I actually don't like watching those videos where they've done 60 cuts through the thing. You know, it's like they'll be talking and then they'll, you know, the next cut, and then they'll be, you know, and what they do, they're cutting out little tiny they're probably cutting out the ums and the ers, you know, like I notice I do sometimes. There you go. But I try to keep that under control. But that's one of the downfalls of not editing, is you leave that kind of thing in. But it means see, 'cause I don't like all that cutting, you know. So what I do, I just start to finish, and if it's going to be something that I'm cooking and then it involves putting it in the oven, there's no point in me standing here for 20 minutes or half an hour while the thing cooks. You know, I may as well turn the thing off. See, normally you edit that part out. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. because I do start to finish without any cuts, then what I do is I make a two-parter. So that's why. And also, I'm trying to show everybody out there that whatever I make here, you can do it in exactly the same time it takes you to watch the video. You know? I've watched cookery videos where they've got like a 3-hour cookery thing going, and they've edited it down into 20 minutes. And you go, wait a minute, you know, you don't know how long it's going to take, you don't know how much preparation, all you see is a 15-minute edited version. This one, I try and keep everything under control. Sometimes I've got 3-4 things going, but at the end of the day, you think, right, well that pork chop with chorizo, you know, what's his name, Lloyd Grossman's chorizo with chips and rice, took 25 minutes to cook. It did take 25 minutes to cook, you know, so you can do it in that 25 minutes. That's what so that's what I try and do. I don't want to, you know, spend an hour and a half and then show you 15 minutes, you know, of the condensed version. I do it in 25 minutes. I film it in 25 minutes. You can do exactly the same in 25 minutes. You know, that's what that's about. But I appreciate, you know, you know, some people like the longer videos. I mean, I kind of like the longer ones. It means I can sort of prepare, you know, get things moving, prepared and organised a bit. But I don't like them too long, because they're just too, you know, people be falling asleep. Anyway, so that's that. It's to prove that this dinner can be done in a certain amount of time. And because I'm no chef, I'm just trying to bodge things together from what I've seen and my experience in cooking over the years. I'm trying to show you wholesome stuff that is basically easy to make. Really, you know. People say, "Oh yeah, if I can do it, then you know, anybody can do it." But it really is, you know. I don't know anything. I didn't even know how to work this cooker. I had my mum come round earlier, trying to show me. I think it needs a fuse or something, you know. But I've had it for years. Anyway, let me do a couple more and then call it a day. All right, Matty Pressed. What is my favourite budget crisps? Well, I tell you, I did a review on the Sainsbury's budget crisps. They work out about, I think it was 7p a bag. They're actually not bad. They taste like cheap ass crisps, but they'll do you. You know, they're not garbage. Well, they're not terrible. You know what I mean? But they taste cheap, but they are good. But the truth is, when if I buy crisps, if I'm at work, I have to buy the Walkers. But if I'm at the shop, I buy the shop brand Wotsits. You get a big bag for £1, or those crisps that look like a corkscrew, twisters, something. They look like a corkscrew, and they're you know, they're really nice. That's what I go for, the shop brand of those. Okay, and last one, Mr. Krask says, he wrote a note about the camera framing. Sometimes I'm a bit worried about the camera framing, making sure, am I in it? Can you see what I'm doing down here? And like at the moment, because what it is, from my angle, I'm actually, well, it's from, I don't know if you can guess what that is. Say 3 inches. Well, I'm looking at a monitor. It's one of those, from the camera, it opens out like this, and then you've got a little monitor thing there. I'm trying to look at myself, and have I got a message back here? Do I have all this stuff in view? I'm trying to look at the little screen. Well, I've noticed when I look at it on the big screen on the computer, everything's in focus. Everything's clear and bright, and everything's invisible. Everything is visible. But he says that the camera framing is fine. I thank you for that, and I do agree. It's just that I'm conscious about trying to keep my head in, you know, because I mean I've got not black hair but dark hair against a dark room there. So it's still, and then I've got the black on top of the screen. So I'm trying not to cut my hair. Is that my hair or is that the top of this? Anyway, but yeah, thank you for that. Okay, look, I'm gonna. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got 20. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there. So that means I've eaten 13. Oh, so 13. So 20 plus 13 is 33. Oh, okay, that's about my limit actually. Yeah, 33. Actually, 30, 33 and a half. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what though, that's about my limit on the nuggets. If I was younger, and I probably would have done more, but yeah, you know, that's the chicken nuggets. They're good in small quantities, but don't go for 33 of them. They won't taste. You'll soon get sick of them. I won't be eating these for a while because I'm just sick of the sight of them. But okay, well that's that. I'm sorry if I missed anybody out on the shout outs, but there was a lot of comments. I had to write a lot of it down, and then the computer goes kaput. It's bloody crazy. You know, it can't do it. Can only work for a week at a time without breaking down. Anyway, this is the longest video I've ever done. Coming up to 41 and a half minutes. I hope that wasn't too boring for you, watching me eat 33 nuggets and talking about stuff and all the shout outs. I hope that was okay for you. And you never know. I might do another one. I'll try and make it a shorter version. And I'll try and include a lot of questions and comments and whatnot that people throw in. Okay, well, as soon as it's fixed, I'll put this on, and hopefully you enjoy that. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, and if you stayed till the end, thank you. You know, I know it's a bit of a slog sitting around watching me talking for 42 minutes now, but thank you very much. And thank you to everybody for your support and getting me to my milestone of 100 subs. And it's early days, but yeah, onward and upwards. Thank you very much. Bye bye.